What's up, everyone? Mule Kick Media here, and E3 is just around the corner, so I decided to do some predictions for what I think will be announced at E3 in terms of games. I like to do these kind of videos because I just love predicting, and E3 is probably one of the biggest, and best moments to be a gamer because you get so much stuff shown off and announced. It's gonna be awesome. So I felt like today was a good day to just give my own predictions on what I think could happen at E3. Of course, you got to bear in mind, not all of these are going to be true. It's going to be opinions. So, yeah, let's just get straight into it. So, the first thing that I hope we get to see at E3, and it's by far the thing I want to see the most, and that's a Red Dead 3. We all want this. I've not seen any gamer or spoken to any gamer who does not like Red Dead Redemption. That game's now, what, 6 years old? We need a sequel to that game. Even if it gets announced, at E3, I don't think it will come out until 2017. But I would love, to see Rocksteady announce that. They did say, I think, like a while back, that they were working on like a few big projects. So fingers crossed, Red Dead's going to be one of them, and they're going to announce it there. Because if they do, I will be so happy because I really want to see a sequel to that game. Red Dead Redemption was such an unbelievable game. So yeah, definitely want to see a sequel to it. Um, for the second prediction I'm going to make, I hope we get to see Visceral Games, what they've been working on for like the past 3 years, their unannounced Star Wars game. Now we know this game's in development. It's been in development now for like 3 years, and we've barely heard anything about it. Amy Hennig is working on the story, as well as Todd Stashwick, who of course both worked on Uncharted 4. It's been described as like an action adventure game, but here's where I'm going to go even more crazy. I think this is actually going to be a revival of Star Wars 1313. If you don't know what that game was, it was a game that was shown off at E3 2012 by LucasArts. The game studios that they have. Can't remember what it was called, but when of course Disney brought the license to Star Wars, the game was ultimately cancelled. Um, but I would just love it if Visceral Games, if it turned out that they were actually trying to, you know, revive it in some way, because if they were able to do that, that would be incredible, and I would love to see that because that game looked amazing. Star Wars 1313 was pretty much just Uncharted in space, and that definitely had me excited. The third thing I want to see at E3 is definitely Watch Dogs 2. Now, we know that this game is coming. It's been confirmed by Ubisoft that this will release before. I think they said March 2017. Although I do think there are some rumors going around that it could actually still release later this year. Um, so we know this game is happening and it will be coming out before the March next year. But we don't know when we're actually going to see anything of it, and I'm pretty certain that we're going to see this game at E3. It will be really, really good because I actually really liked Watch Dogs. I don't think it's like a fantastic and utterly brilliant game, but it was great, and it definitely shows great potential. And if we can get a sequel along the lines of Assassin's Creed 2, then I would be very, very excited for this game and what potentially it could accomplish, because I think this game could do really great things. And like I said, I enjoyed Watch Dogs 1. I felt it was a very good game, so Watch Dogs 2 definitely, has me excited. The fourth thing that I hope will happen at E3 is we finally get to see Resident Evil 7. Please, please, just give me Resident Evil 7. I know I was a very disappointed with 6. I felt like 6 felt way too much like an action game and less like the Resident Evil games that came before. My personal favorite will always be 4. But I just hope that with Resident Evil 7 they can bring the series back to its good old horror roots. I don't want to see mindless action. I want to have really tense survival battles and be shitting myself, which I didn't really get at all with Resident Evil 6. It wasn't a terrible game, but it just didn't really feel like a Resident Evil game to me. But here's fingers crossed that it's going to work out and that it's going to be an awesome game. And yeah, hopefully it's going to be fun. And finally, the last one that I want to talk about is Batman Return to Arkham. I know we're probably going to see this anyway, but I just want to see some gameplay of it. I love the Arkham series. Hope we get to see some gameplay of that. It looks absolutely amazing. I'm definitely going to be getting that, so it would be nice if got some gameplay for that, because that would be pretty fun. So that's pretty much it for my predictions. I mean, it's not a long video, but I don't like to go too in depth with my predictions because then I probably get called out for saying something wrong. But with that being said, let me know in the comment section what you think, and yeah, hope to see you again next time.